you should always buy more. Not only are you stimulating the economy and running correctly, but once you have that series, let's say, and I speculated and bought out companies that had paint. This paint was not used anymore in their companies. It was an old name, or the series wasn't, so I bought the whole line out. Well, yeah. Why would you buy the whole line out? Because it paid off. Because now this paint is selling for $15, $20 a gallon, and I have tons of it at a discounted price when I speculated and bought it. Well, can you do other things like that? It just depends. Some people do it with food, clothing, shoes. They speculate what they're going to need. They get a good market where the product is cheaper, and then they save a lot of money, 50% some of the time. And 50% of $1,000 is 500, and that's a great savings. But you have to be wise. Don't buy things that you don't need, you won't use. Um, I'm in the building industry, and basically lumber and things like this, that percentage goes up 20% every year. 15–20% is a hike on lumber and building materials. A can of tar, 10 years ago was $5, $6, $7, $8. A can of tar now runs you $40, $50 now. A gallon bucket of tar is very expensive now. The roofing material is expensive. And repairs on your house, you say, well, why should I do repairs? Because you're looking for the future. Once you keep up your house, you can always borrow off that house sometime. And it's like a car. You keep it fine-tuned, you keep it in check, you keep the tires good, the oil changed, and that car will last you a long time. A house, not only can you live in it, looks good once you keep it up, but if you need money in an emergency, you can go to a mortgage company and get a low interest loan off that house, which you can't do off that car, or even a personal loan you sometimes can't get. So real estate and property are very important still in these hard times. The city has a buying program for homes down at the city for $500. What a bargain. It's on a bid situation. It's on the internet, and they require a routing number from your bank, which I believe you have to have $1,013 or something like that. 1,000.
Right.
And put into your bank. They route it, and then that account goes to the city of Detroit. A $500 house. You say, well, why would I invest in that? Well, $500. Let's say you have to do $2,000 or $3,000 or even $4,000 worth of repair. If it's in a fairly decent neighborhood, I'm not talking about a rundown where you don't have any houses in the block, but the houses are uniform and they look pretty fair, that $4,000, $5,000 return can turn around and get you $20,000 or $30,000. Let's not be silly and say, well, hey, I can flip this house real quick. Well, you're not. Not in these times. You may be able to rent, but your best bet is, once you fix this house, is to put it on the market and sell it and get a larger profit margin for yourself. If you don't like houses, bonds, stocks, no way, Jose. Unless it's a bond that you can use, a U.S. savings bond, which matures every, 15 years, Mr. McLeod?
Right.
And they have high interest, so you have to look around for those bonds. Again, we're talking about how to survive in these hard times.